Yo, what is up, guys? I'm coming at you here with the brand new Operation Retribution Tier A attack waves number 55 all the way up to number 90. So, hopefully this helps you guys. Let's start off with base number 55. Starting off with this 55, I started with Dante. Let's go in there to take out that flak turret and excuse me. Let's go in there to take out that flak turret. And then I brought in my javelins to take out that napalm that we're gonna have to deal with eventually. I mean, firebomb artillery. Overall, these bases weren't too bad. I was able to do them pretty easily. Usually, give me a little bit of trouble, but I found that this tier A is not the worst in the world. So I went ahead now and brought in Dina, take out the blitz, take out the operator, take out the bunkers. We got another bunker right there with special forces is gonna be needed. It's gonna be needed to be taken out in a bit. Unfortunately, this base has mines. It's the only base that has mines. You see there, I hit one mine with my commando. I guess it's better to hit it with the commando than to hit it with inferno, because there's two mines in there. If I would have ran my inferno in there, it would have sucked really bad. So then I brought the Growler over to see if there was any more mines, but I think those are the only two mines in the base. So once they're gone, don't worry about anything. I brought in Dante again, take out that bunker and attack, because there's a squad of operators in there. You see my Dante ended up with 2 minutes repair. I sent him back to base because I wanted to see what his repair was. So after getting hammered on by those SF, he only had 2 minutes repair. Oh my god, Dante's such a beast. Here I brought the Growler to try to distract that plasma, see what I could do with Kara. I need to take out those walls, but I didn't want the plasma to hit me. It didn't end up being trouble though. I was able to take it out easily. And then I think a silo got activated, and I think a Slayer drone came out, because I don't know what concussed Kara there. And then right there was a building that gives you a Punisher tank. Very good to shield for a bit. Just use it as a meat shield because it kind of sucks. Well, it doesn't have the worst attacking, but it's not that good. So then I brought in my Inferno, and at this point the base is dead enough to the point that the only thing that's gonna hurt you is that bunker over there. So just straight up send the Inferno at the bunker, and then it's game over. The base is done. And yeah, that's wave base 55. Okay, so up next we have a Eastern Horde 60 cave base. This one, in hindsight, I really should have just sent the Inferno in and Kara behind him, but I decided to like mess around trying to do it all tactically without taking any damage. I didn't shift click right there, and I guess that glitch is still around. You see that my Kara decided to run right into the middle, taking a bunch of damage. But yeah, I should have just sent in like the Inferno, and you know, there you see those operators, they really hit my car hard. What happened is, I think Kixeye started putting adaptive body armor on all the operators in these bases, so like they're taking a bunch of damage, but they can't take more than like a certain percentage of damage per shot, so they take a long time to kill now. It's really annoying because all the operators with the red symbol, they all have that. Like there's another squad down there that has it, and actually I think those guys right there have it too. That's why they take so long to die. So yeah, that's annoying. But at this point, like what I should have done before was just send in the Inferno from the very beginning, but I didn't. And Dante took too much damage. I think he shouldn't have taken that much damage for this base. But either way, it's not too bad. It wasn't that long. But I think this is where I got like the majority of my repair from Kara. Okay, so that's the cave base. Next is the 65. This is probably the third hardest base in the tier. It's not that it's hard, it's that it takes a lot of time and a bit of skill to do it without damage, but basically the hardest part of the bunkers, I would say, and then the overwatches that need to be dealt with. I started off here, I was just like trying to test the base out, see what to do. I deployed my commandos, and I deployed my car real quick, take out that jackal. I brought in Dina to take out that operator and take out that jackal. There's a thing back there spawning jackals, so I'll be careful with that, but they're really easy to take out. So then I was like, okay, I was still trying to figure this base out, and I figured, well, the point of attack should be right now, take out that bunker, and then go from there. But basically, these bases are really hard to get started on. It's hard to find a good place to attack it when you haven't seen a tutorial yet. So you kind of gotta play with it and do your own thing until you figure it out. So once that bunker was dead, I ended the attack. I think I had been waiting for a while. All those jackals, you see them. I brought in the inferno just to bait a bit. There was really nothing to damage him. Those jackals aren't gonna do anything to the inferno. And then I was able to, with that bunker gone, I was able to take out that whole front area, and then slowly pick apart the base. And then you see there in chat, I was arguing with some guy. I'm in sector 90 right now with the CK clan. They're trying to start some stuff, and I got a little heated in the moment. Okay, so next I brought in Dina. Dina is very good promoted. Her damage is so high she can generally one-shot Tempest, or two-shot them, like with both of her rockets. So yeah, she's such a beast. I love her. So I brought her in, and I brought the Sandstorm in to take out those 2 turrets at the front. Basically, that Firebomb Artillery was the thing that was going to damage Kara, so I needed to get rid of it. I think we got rid of that bunker next. I did not. I brought in Sandstorm over here now to take out that silo, and then I probably got rid of that bunker. No. Huh. I went for that warp factory that's spawning the jackals, and then I got rid of that bunker. I was trying to not take any damage by using the growler, but I should have just sent in Dina straight away. Instead, I tried to take out that Tempest, which meant Dina got hit by the bunker just a little bit, and then I hit the bunker with Dina, and the Overwatch, the Hunter targeted Dina, and I didn't expect the range to be so long. You need to come in directly behind, like parallel with the Hunter. I came in at an angle, and that's why she got targeted. If you come in direct, then she won't get targeted. But either way, she didn't take that much damage. One shot wasn't that long. Repair. Then I brought in Dante basically to take out this Overwatch and this silo. Once that silo and Overwatch are done, it's game over. The base is ready to be swept away. The only trouble would be the machine guns back there. I always forget their name. The avalanche turrets. And then you have a nightmare, so you can just use that nightmare to take out the avalanche. But I still brought in the inferno just because it's easier to make sure that Kara doesn't take any damage. I'd rather Kara not get damage at all, since she's the main force of the event. So you guys can see here, Kara is just wrecking this base. I triggered that nightmare, and that nightmare can just tank all of that over there. I don't know why. I think that when the inferno passed through, the firebomb fired over here, so you saw Kara took a bit of damage there. I really hate that. When you're baiting a firebomb, you gotta come in from 2 different angles, because whatever's behind the inferno is gonna get hit. So paid the price there. Next we got a number 70. This base was not that hard. Well, honestly, none of these bases were hard if you have an inferno, but if you don't have an inferno, it's gonna be kind of tough. I brought in Dante straight away to take out that silo full of owls. And then I brought in Dante again to take out the 2 bunkers on the left and on the right. Once those bunkers are down, the worst part of the base is over. There's 4 bunkers, I think. Oh, there's 3 bunkers and 1 silo. But yeah, those bunkers are full of SF, so you gotta take them out. So I brought him in, he took out this one, and then after that, this whole front area is basically free for your taking. The only trouble should be the Overwatch that's in the middle. Apart from that, it should be fine. Oh, and the firebomb, I guess, but firebomb doesn't do much. Took out that microwave, took out all that front stuff, took out that Tempest, and then retreated so we could see what to do next. I end the attack constantly because it resets the it kills all the last 10 defenders that are around, and then it resets the bunkers. It resets the barracks at spawning those operators. So if you don't deploy anything, the barracks will still deploy them, and then they'll add up and just sit there until you deploy something. Then you got 10 operators coming at you. So if you end the attack, they'll get reset. So here, I think this is where I brought in basically all my units: Dante, Growler, Inferno, to target that front area. I lied, I brought in Dante only. He took out that Blitz, that Overwatch, and that Barracks. Oh, he didn't get the Barracks? I thought he got the Barracks. Here I brought in Dina to take out that Tempest. I don't know why. Oh, I think because I was going to bring in the Sands. No? I don't know why I did that. Yeah, never mind, I was. I brought in the Sandstorm to take out the 2 fire bombs so that it wouldn't hit Dante, I guess, when I was going to bring in, because I was going to bring in Dante the Inferno to take out the Overwatch and the bunker that's left, but they wouldn't have done too much damage to him anyways. But I needed to take him out too, so free buildings. So there, all that's left in the base is those 2 buildings back there. You got your Overwatch, you got your bunker, that's all the imported stuff. Once those are gone, the base is over. End the attack, and we're done. Card can safely sweep this base with the Inferno tanking the firebomb and the Nightmare and the 2 operators that are left, I think. So yeah, just put him on aggressive and then run the Inferno around and let him have some fun. And just maybe he can take out. My Inferno has a component to do more damage to infantry, so he takes out SF so fast. It's awesome. And there you guys have it. Easy base. Next we have the level 75 air base. This one's super easy if you have Dina, because she one-shots everything. It's awesome. Except the Hunter missile turret. She 2.5 shots it, I guess. Yes, we'll see. I messed up. I thought she was gonna one-shot the... I thought that was a level 1 platform, but it's not. I noticed after it's a higher level. So you can see that it's not level 1. I thought it was level 1, because level 1 is green, but it's probably level 5. So she got hit by that Hunter once, and then I came back in to take it out. Once you take out those buildings, though, it's easy. You know, the base is done. There's nothing to worry about. But if I had just used Dina and 1 Cyclone, I would have taken and let him fire both rockets. I would have killed the I would have killed that Hunter. So here I just brought in Titan with all my Cyclones and Dina and just let him wreck the rest of the base. Didn't even need my mercenaries. Easy base. Here we got the level 75 cave base. This one was probably meant to be a little bit tougher for people with no Inferno. But looking back on it, the Inferno would have just wrecked this base like nothing. You know, I was trying all these things, you know, trying to, you know, not take damage, but I could have ran my Inferno directly through this base and just had Kara just clean up the base easily. But I didn't do that, so I did take some more damage than it was needed. What I did here on the left is what I should have just done to the whole base, basically, instead of stopping the attack, because Kara's Bloodlust would have powered up quicker. But it's all good. I didn't take that much damage. You know, you guys, this base really demonstrates how well the Inferno can tank. Look at everything targeting it, and look at its health. It after all these bases, because this isn't the first base. I haven't repaired it since I've been doing all these bases, and its damage, its health is barely half a bar. So that's probably about 1 or 2 hours repair max. You know, so this thing is, and my Inferno's not even max. It's like level 6 or 7. So, and the tech I have on it isn't maxed either. The only one that's maxed is the SF damage. So Inferno is such a beast. If you guys don't have it, I feel bad for you, because I love the Inferno so much. Okay, so this is the level 80 base, I think. This base is easy. Use Dina, take out the bunkers. Whenever you do that with a bunker, target and run away, you're not gonna get more than like 1 or 2 minutes repair if you're using a promoted Dina. She just has so much health. It's awesome. So I did it to all 3 bunkers there, and yeah, that's basically the most important part on this front part of the base. Just take out those bunkers. They're full of SF. You know, fire 1 rocket, run away. You don't need both rockets. She's strong enough that she'll always take out the bunkers with 1 rocket. unless they're like heavy bunkers. The other bunkers, strongholds. I brought in some javelins there. I could have just used inferno, but javelins are safer, I think. And then we needed to get rid of that napalm, but before we could do that, we needed to get rid of the jackal and the scorpion, because they would target the scorpions the javelins for sure. There's a jackal, there's an operator, and then we got that scorpion. So there is a barracks back there that's spawning one operator, so I tried to beat it, but I couldn't. I tried bringing in the javelins before it spawned one, but I didn't make it. You saw, and there's another group of operators anyways. I deployed my Titan there to distract them, and then I brought in Kara to take them out. Those also have adaptive body armor. You see they're also immune to to corrosion. So I just brought in Kara to stay with the javelins, and then javelins took out that napalm, and we're done with that front part of the base. Now we gotta get rid of that overwatch. I went ahead and brought in Dina plus all my cyclones, because I didn't know how much damage that overwatch needed to take it out. Then I brought him in to take out the Tempest, and unfortunately the flak turret back there locked on and murdered. I didn't necessarily murder them, I didn't kill them, but they take too much damage, all my cyclones. And then I just used Dina to clean up that front area. So now the base is starting to look like, it's almost dead. All that's left right here in the front is just anti-air, so Kara can come in and just sweep it up. I noticed again my explosions got turned off, and I was seeing if I turned them off or if Kixite turned them off. Kixite turned them off. This commando has adaptive body armor, so be careful with that. You see, he got like 2 or 3 shots on Kara. It's so annoying because it's just you don't remember that Kixite's doing this, and then once you're there, you don't want to end the attack because it'll be dead by the time you end it anyways, so just might as well take it out and take the damage. So next, I brought in Dante to take out that overwatch and that bunker. Once those 2 things are done, you can basically send the inferno in and just tank. Easy base, but it does take some time. It took me quite a while, but the more you do it, the better you get at it, so the faster you can do it. So there goes that bunker. Oh, there's actually another bunker back there, but I'm still gonna send in my inferno because he can handle it. And then you can also get a Punisher tank from the free tank back there. So I go ahead and pop my inferno, my growler, and my Kara. The inferno is, the growler is so that it's spawning drones, just give it a bit more tanking ability. And then I deploy the Punisher. And then there's a Viper back there, which I didn't even notice it. It's not even moving, it's just sitting there. But that's why the Punisher got held up over there. You don't need to worry about the Viper, it just sits there. And yeah, the Viper it gave him a bit of corrosion, that's why he died so fast, but it didn't matter. The base was basically over. You see my Inferno's now starting to show some damage. He took a bit too much damage, I think. He shouldn't have taken this much damage, but the Punisher got stuck back there and I didn't notice. So yeah, that's your 75 base. That's your 85 base? That was the 85 base. And here's a 90 base. So once I saw this, I was like, wow, it's a tough base. It looks scary. And I didn't want to deal with this. I was like, I'm going to get some repair time. I deployed my Titan to see if there was any infiltrators. There was not, but there is a group of operators over here, and they've all got adaptive body armor, so they were taking me quite a while to kill, but I still got them. So I believe this base did take me the longest. It was a hard base. You're definitely gonna have to do it like 2 or 3 times before you really get the hang of it, because I still don't know how I'm gonna do it without taking damage. Because I definitely don't think the way I did it here is gonna be the best. There's probably gonna be some really easy ways to do it, and I probably took too much damage. But starting off here, I sent Dina in to take out the war factory, and there's a flak turret I didn't see there. And obviously, if you want to not take damage from that, you're going to need to come in directly parallel with it, not at that angle I came in. That was way too close. And paid the price. Dina almost died. I brought in Dante now to take out the first bunker, and then I brought him in again to take out the second bunker on the right side. That second bunker does not have any special forces, so you don't need to worry about that bunker, but I didn't realize it until I started getting closer, and then I was like, okay, might as well take it out anyways. But yeah, you should just target the Overwatch directly instead of worrying about that bunker. But oh well, I'll know for next time. Dante did take a way more repair time in this base than he did in all the other bases put together. There's just so many things damaging him, especially those special forces, and then when you add that corrosion, you know, 50% damage, he just got hammered. But the cool thing about Dante is he got like a 2-hour repair or something. So yeah. Then I brought in Car over here to take out this Baldur guy so we can get some more tanking. Those operators really won't do anything to him. You know, you can probably straight deploy him there and just let him do it, but I started taking out these operators. They've got adaptive body armor, of course, but the splash from the grenades ended up killing the Baldur building, and you see it doesn't matter. He barely took any damage. He's not that bad, but I saw on the KT page somebody said he has less repair time than Dante, so although he's not the best, he's not bad for his repair time, if that's true. I basically brought in all my big tanks here and then just let them loose on this front part. I was going to use Baldur to like just tank, and I wanted to take out the turret. I thought he could hit air. I tried to target that Banshee and I was like, oh, he can't hit air. I just need to take out Doran and the Overwatch and the bunker, and that's basically it. Once all that's gone, oh, and the Blitz. Once all that's gone, you can just bring in Kara, because all you got left over there is anti-air and some operators, I think, and Kara will just sweep all through all that. I brought in Dante again, I forgot, to take out this bunker and the firebomb artillery. I think that one does have, no, I don't think it has special forces either. Yeah, it doesn't. So I just took out that firebomb and then the microwave, and then I was gonna target the orbital hammer. I ended the attack though because I thought it was taking too much damage, but in hindsight I should have just let him take out the orbital hammer, because if you look right now, there's nothing over there on the right side that's gonna damage your ground anymore. Like, all you have left is one bunker, one microwave, one orbital hammer, and one avalanche. So obviously that's a lot, but it's not anywhere near the amount of stuff like when I first started this base. So I could just run the Inferno Dante Growler over there and, you know, get it done super quick. But I didn't really realize that until I took out all this left side with Kara, because with all the anti-air, it just makes it look way more intimidating. So here is when I realized, I was like, hey, there's really nothing left here, you know? You got a little bit of stuff, but it's nothing to really worry about. So then I just brought in my Inferno and just let them tank, you know? And then Kara took out the microwave, then took out the bunker, then took out the orbital hammer, and then the Inferno took out the avalanche. And that's it. At that point, the base is done. All you have left is the operators. They're not going to do anything to the Inferno, and the anti-air, they're not going to do anything to the Inferno either. And there it is. The Wave 90 has been cleared, and we get a crappy prize. I don't like this prize, but I do love that XP bonus, 100,000. That's half of what Tier B is. So there you guys have it. That's waves 50 through 90, and we're going to go into my base to see what we got on the repair time and the XP. XP's at 927,000 minus 200,000 should be around 700,000 for Tier A. And then you see my Dina repair time is in 1 hour 23 minutes. I didn't use my Sandstorm, so that was repaired from before. My Inferno repair time is 4 hours 47 minutes, so that's not bad in my opinion. I'm totally cool with that for Tier A. And then my Kara is 1 hour 38 minutes. So overall, definitely worth it. You know, super easy tier for 700,000 XP. I activated the bonus now. It should be a lot more. And then I went ahead and unlocked Jericho. He's going to be my first prize this event, so I can get started on building him. He's building now, but I didn't have the resources there to build him. And he's 110 million, I think. So yeah, there you guys have it. That's waves 55 through 90, Tier A attack waves. I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded ASAP because I know some of you need to see it. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.